Good morning. I'm back. Thank you for watching all of the 22-day videos with me. I think I uploaded them all, but I might have missed a few. It was hard to remember to put those up because I was putting them on a few platforms at the same time. The purpose of doing it is to bring awareness, so I have to obviously post it in different places so people can see. It was a very different year. I had moved this year, so I'm in a different location. I drive to a different town so that I could work there where it's got sidewalks and a little bit safer. And then it's just a different place in life than it was a year ago, so it was a little more, like, took more planning, a little more difficult to do, but I'm glad I did it again. I met so many new veterans and so many new veterans' spouses, actually, of a few that had killed themselves. So it's pretty important that we remember the veteran community. I'm a veteran myself, as you know, and I don't know, it's just something that you kind of forget, that there are those of us that actually do carry this out. Could be a decade after they get out of service. They could just have gotten out. It really varies. Not all of it is related to deployment either. Some veterans didn't deploy, but they have trauma from other things that happened to them, or they just can't adapt to becoming a civilian, which I will say, honestly, is really hard to do. It just really is. So if you're a veteran and you're watching this, you're definitely not alone. I've been out of the military for 12 years and I still don't feel like I fit in with civilian people. There's always things that I do that are different, the way that I think is different, especially as a female, meeting other women, other moms, because I have a child. When I meet other moms or I see other moms at like my son's school or events, I don't really fit in, and that can cause like a huge mental divide, and it's really hard to make friends. Anyways, I can see how veterans can spiral like that. It is quite a thing, a phenomenon, if you will. It's just, we're different people. If you were in for any length of time, I was in for 8 years, almost 9 years, so it's very ingrained in who I am. Plus I deployed and had a horrific 15 months of IDs, taking actual contact from enemy multiple times, flying where that happened, where we were close to crashing. It's a very crazy story that I had about my deployment, so that affected who I am as well. And when you add that in, you really can't relate to anybody unless they have the same experience as you. You really can't. So veteran suicide is one of those things that they're trying to work on, and there's hotline numbers. But what I've found through doing this also for 22 days was a few organizations that are new, I'd never heard of before. There's one that I'm about to have a telephone call with that does an app, and it's peer-to-peer support, basically. So you download this app and you get on it, from what I understand, and then another veteran will respond immediately. I think that is the coolest thing ever. So I'm gonna see what that's all about in a few days, and what I can do to involve with it or help with it, or I don't know, probably use it myself. Because I have those days, I have those weeks, I gotta tell you, that are really, really hard. So, and I don't tell anybody about it, because a lot of us don't. And that's the whole problem, is that we don't tell people about it. And we have to normalize talking about it. So yeah, this is my first long video. I just wanted to talk about my experience because it was really eye-opening that veterans reach out to me just for me doing those things. I didn't think that anybody cared or would see it. honestly, I thought it was just, okay, I want to get the concept out there for my civilian followers to see that, hey, this is a problem in the veteran community. You might not know the statistic that 22 a day do end up killing themselves, or more, because that statistic is very loose. But it ended up attracting other veterans that needed to talk. So that in itself is really good. So if you're watching this and you're a veteran and you feel like that, leave a comment and reach out, because we are not alone. We really aren't alone. We feel like we are alone, but there are a lot of us in our communities. We just don't know each other. And that's the problem. We just have to get to know each other and reach out and talk to each other.